And welcome back everybody to Limbus Company. Yesterday we were continuing the Intervallo. I need to refresh my memory because it's been since Friday and I have horrible memory. So yeah, we were doing the things and the stuff. Let me just go back over here with the twining threads. Right, we got to see some extra lore for Ryoshu and Kira. We got to see schoolgirl Ryoshu doing all the things, and we got to learn more about Matthias, and boy do we boy was it not comfortable. Once again, everybody, if you want to watch the full playthrough, if you missed anything today, it all goes to the Games Are Bastard channel. Make sure you're subscribed, link down below, all that good stuff. If you become a paid member, you do get, on top of supporting the channel more than you already are, you get access to the VODs as soon as they are scheduled. So, yeah, I have been collecting the daily rewards and everything. Like, I play Limbus Company during my work hours at work, because it helps me with, it unironically helps me with my productivity. Like, if I could, I would write this off as like, I would ask them if I could use my my professional development fucking budget for it. Like, my company, we have a bunch of benefits. One of which is, like, they give you like $250 a year that you can use for, like, courses or extra equipment, stuff like that you can just expense. I'm actually gonna ask my boss. I mean, it's like €7 every, like, 2 weeks, so, like, with Limbus is goated. Okay, I'm gonna refill my water bottle. The gameplay is very nice and simple, turn-based, and it's not something that keeps my attention for too long. So, yeah, it's great for that. Like, Limbus has one of my favorite stories in gaming, hands down. I can't wait to do, what's it called? Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Ruina. Gameplay-wise, this is, slightly above average, I would say, when it comes to gameplay that I'm used to. Like, I am not playing this game for the gameplay. Gameplay is only attention grabbing for bosses. For bosses, it gets a lot better. But other than that, it's look, I can't blame them. It needs to be able to run on mobile. So I can't give them too much shit for that, you know? Like, you need to be able to play it on the phone from 3 years ago, right? Because that's when the game came out, right? So I can't blame them. I really can't. I really can't blame them. It is what it is. Animations and sound effects. The animations are okay. The sound design it's all right. The art, I love the art style. This on mobile too. Yes, to the point that you can synchronize your accounts. Like, I went to Dunkel. By the way, Dunkel started playing it, and that was like the first criticisms he had, right? Like, the interface, not very good. It's mobile interface, right? So it's not designed to be for a mouse and keyboard kind of thing. The gameplay, not great. And the UI is not very good. But yeah, no, like, sound effects. The sound effects are hit or miss. Some of them, you've only ever played it on mobile, there you go. Like, sound effects, they're hit and miss. Like, some of them can be really, really good. And then you have, like, the sound effect of the coin clash itself, which, no. Story, you play level card to get beaten up. You play Library Arena for game and story. Well, there you go. Look, I still love the story, but you gotta know your place, kind of thing, you know? Versal, welcome today. How you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Look, I am spoiled. Like, you look at my Steam library, Clair Obscure. That is my #1 favorite game of all time, Expedition 33. Crimson Desert, so far, my 2026 game of the year. Horrible story. God, this story is mid. Not because the story is bad, because it's badly told. Stalker. This game, I have 100 hours in this game. Same as Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have over 100 hours in this game. Like, that's my kind of, like, gameplay. It's, oh my god, I love it. But yeah. You, is the objectively the best? No, it's your favorite. Different, better than Undertale, is your opinion? I mean, Undertale, the gameplay is very crude because it's Toby Fox's first attempt at a game. So, or at least his first big game, right? So I can't blame him for having a game rough around the edges. And I would say, like, Limbus, in spite of that, is brilliant. I love it. Incredible tabletop, same game. Well, there you go. So we'll see those when I get there. Like, we'll burn those bridges when we get there, you know? But do keep in mind that I do come from the perspective of a very, very spoiled PC gamer. Like, keep that in mind. When it comes to this, Limbus Company, for me, the gameplay being above average, my averages are pretty fucking high. Like, my standard for an average is pretty fucking high. Like, the best gameplay I've ever had in a video game, hands down. Some of it is Stalker 2, some of it is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Crimson Desert, gameplay-wise, I think this is the best gameplay I've ever had in a video game. Where Winds Meet, Elden Ring, that kind of stuff. Darkest Dungeon, I do love it. Pal World, I consider to be above average. So, yeah. Will I play GTA 6? No. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. GTA 5 lost me with their culture. Don't forget, the Rockstar that brought us GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 is not the Rockstar that is going to bring us GTA 6. The Rockstar that is bringing us GTA 6 is the Rockstar that brought us Shark Cards and Red Dead Redemption Online. It's a skin suit. That was 13 years ago? Yeah. Rockstar is mid at best. Rockstar has had some really good stories. Like, and their gameplay has always been revolutionary. I don't think it's the same people. So, I doubt they have any of the OG developers left. It's the same thing that happened with Bungie. It's the same thing that happened with 343. Same thing happened to BioWare. Same thing happened to Ubisoft. The name of the brand is still there. They are wearing it as a skin suit, and they're bringing completely incompetent people. Look at the Halo Master Chief, not the Master Chief, Combat Evolved remake. They brought in a prequel mission, or a set of missions. They fucked up the characters, they fucked up the mechanics, they fucked up Master Chief as a concept. They can't do it. They're not able to do it. Rockstar? Yeah, like, I would say, like, again, the Rockstar that gave us Red Dead Redemption 2 is not the same Rockstar that is bringing us GTA 6. Capcom is the best AAA right now? Yes. Hands down, yes. Absolutely. They haven't patched a bunch of noticeable bugs. There's probably going to be a mod for it. Same as, like, Bethesda and all the other ones, so, yes. Like, you replaced every part of the ship. Yeah, that's the ship of Theseus kind of thing. But in this case, it's not that the ship has been replaced. The captain has, and the crew has. One by one, the crew of the ship has been changed. Red Dead Redemption had online? Has an online. Yes, they do. And it's not that great, to the point that people don't remember it. Does Square Enix count? Yes, they do. And they are one of the best. They have derailed Final Fantasy from what it used to be. They have completely gone a different direction. Some people love it, some people hate it. It has divided their fan base in that sense, but they're still successful. So everything has been displayed. Skeleton remains. Like, software-wise, Rockstar still has the same game engines. They have the same kind of stuff, but the crew is not going to be the same. I highly doubt it. Is it still the ship of Theseus? The crew is the one that gets changed out? From what we've seen in gaming, apparently yes. And it's like a ship of what I'm saying, right? Like ship of Theseus, but it's the crew being changed, not this. How good is Limbus Company? One of the best stories I've ever seen in gaming. No choices. It's a very linear story. I'm still loving it. Gameplay, it's decent. I would say above average for my taste. The interface, very rough. Very rough interface. It does have the some of the downsides that come with gacha, you know, that kind of stuff. But I love it. I play this every day. So yeah. Most top games are made by talented people, and those talented people are being replaced by average ones, and they're going somewhere else. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is the prime example of this. Clair Obscur is overall out of 10. Story, 9 out of 10. Gameplay? 7. It's a 7 out of 10. Yeah. See, Arena Love Corp interfaces. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be the previous ones. The interface, I think, really drags down the game. But again, it needs to be something you can play on a phone. So, don't forget being replaced by AI. AI is a tool. AI is a tool. If you can use it well, people won't care. If you can use it well, people won't care. Like, seeing that AI is inherently a thing that should, like, keep you out of a game, no. Take the game as a whole, see if it worked. Expedition 33, they used AI for the concept making. I think only like 2 assets ended up remaining for the final game that they ended up patching out because they did have the files. They just forgot to patch them out. So, yeah. The second you try to make art with AI, you're trashed. If you're trying to make that the final product, yes. But if you're using it as a means to an end, no. So, yeah. So, and then first to here's the second. Yes, Project Moon, they tried to make everything as in-world as possible, as in-lore as possible, which I really do appreciate. I really do appreciate because they do get away with that. But yeah, no, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, you know who the lead developments are of Sandfall? They're some of the lead developments that brought us Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Arguably the best game to come out of the Assassin's Creed franchise that wasn't Assassin's Creed. High tier AIR to low tier man-made slop? Yeah. What's high tier AIR to low tier man-made slop? Well, as it keeps developing, replaceable enough. And that's one of the crude realities that people don't want to admit. AI right now is the worst it's going to be. It keeps improving. And there's a reason why a lot of people are using AI for concept art. Because it's good for concept art. I don't want to pay $500 to an artist to give me an idea of what I want to see. I don't. I want to make a game. I don't have money. I think it's bold to drop Expedition 33 over AI. People tried, but this is objectively one of the best games ever made in the history of mankind. Full stop. It has the most awards ever won in a game, for a game. There is no other game that has more awards than Expedition 33. Everybody knows this. The player count proved it. The popularity proved it. Everybody, like, by every metric, Expedition 33 is one of the best games ever created. The GBO will probably cry. Yeah, optimization is not very good because it's still Unreal Engine 5. So, yeah. Like AI, they stuff, but if something uses AI, not abundant extent, I don't care as much as long as it's not all AI. Like, as long as it's not AI slop, I think it's the best way to put it. Her AI, sorry, using it instead of concept art has really irked me. Your loss. Your loss. I see the anti-AI, like absolute anti-AI, the same way that I see the annoying vegans. Oh, that has like meat in it? Oh my god, that's like animal cruelty and things. Oh my god, that has AI in it? That's like artist cruelty and things. I don't care. I don't care. If the final product is still good, it's still good. It's a tool. It's a tool. The slop is meant for us, not the AI. Who do you think asked the AI to make the slop? The AI is not putting the prompts out there unprompted. The people are making the prompts, and then the AI is delivering. Yeah, the NTR when it is in a game, they'd buy. Yeah, no, like we just saw somebody, right, saying that they dropped Expedition 33, one of the greatest games ever created. My #1 favorite game of all time, because they used AI for concept art. And now I'm sorry, cultist, I'm gonna call you out with this. Now you're trying to get on a high horse to try and feel better about yourself about it. And you're now missing out. You know, it's the sour grapes thing, so yeah. Nays looks like I'm getting it for free. There you go. GREGOR'S AI was obviously journal friends trying to smear them for things. Yeah, because AAA has nothing on Clair Obscur. Clair Obscur is proof that you don't need $100 million and all these expensive, useless layers of HR and management and consulting to make an incredible game. And Expedition, like, we've had other games that have proved it, but Expedition 33 was the game. Came out of nowhere, former devs, and there you go. And then I was comfortable with that personally. You still let it get in the way of you enjoying it. Again, it's like a vegan. Oh yeah, it irked me that it's beef. Yeah, now you're missing out on steak. And now you're missing out on steak. So, Pedro, welcome to Heron. Devices, yours are getting older. Yeah, no, like that's the one side. That's one of the downsides. Unreal Engine 5 and Unreal Engine is not very well optimized. Like Expedition 33 is fairly well optimized, but you know, there's only so much you can do with Unreal Engine, which is one of the lower signs. Anyway, so yeah, let's rule zero. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, mindless fangirl, for reminding me of rule 0. So yeah, rule 0, good talk, everybody. Expedition 33 had a budget of around 30 million, I think. Anyway, rule 0, let's get started. 958 miseries. Oh boy. Let's go.
Okay, that's about wraps up the middle score. Thanks to you folks, we managed to cut that door catalog work up by 80%. I really appreciate everyone going the extra mile to check each and every door too. Made my life a whole lot easier. You've earned yourselves a pizza party.
So, thanks to the manager's excellent strategization.
Next up, it's Thumb's Corner. We actually found a lot of intel lying around her, so we just need to check out some doors in its basement.
Intel.
The manager expresses interest in the aforementioned intel.
All right. In the Thumb's Corner, we came across a bundle of papers detailing the comings and goings of the Thumb's members and the order they were carrying. Whoever wrote those logs had been diligently keeping them updated. That sentence was written not so long ago. They were documenting their knowledge base. Very nice for HR. While the contents of the notes weren't all that interesting, they helped us get an idea of where each door in that corridor leads to. They were either hardly working or working hardly. We don't know.
Valentina shitty scrap papers. She'd been keeping up with that useless shit this whole time.
Speaking of, I mentioned steak earlier. Speaking of, I went to Dunkel's place this weekend because we had a long weekend. Whenever that happens, we do steak and film day. And I just wanted to show you guys. Here are the steaks. We ended up eating one ribeye each. And here's the final result. Look at it, look at that. Cooked by yours truly. Look at that. No, there you go. It was good. Dunkel is the one who made the mashed potatoes. So he made those in advance, and then look at that perfect pink. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, no, like I've spent like 4 years learning how to make a good fucking steak. Look at that, man. Look at it's just. It was so good. Like the steaks you get from Spar, there's something else. So yeah, what you're eating? Yep, there you go. Like I tell you, I do miss doing ribeye day for my workplace. One day, one of my dreams is to have a meetup, and I get to cook for people. Like, we get to do a ribeye day, everybody comes over to, like, fucking hungry or whatever. Everybody, like, I don't know, puts in their share for the steak, and then I just cook steak. We make steak, we make potatoes, whatever the fuck, and I just get to cook for everybody. I just want that. Like yeah, like a community meetup, what kind of stuff. Let's wait for the channel to get a bit bigger for that. But yeah, I would love that. Anyway, useless shit.
Remnants of our desperate search for a threat to cling to.
Ryoshu too much. Her language is starting to rub off on him. Yep.
You found one of her backup ticket hordes.
Or marked any doors that need to work with a drone. There should be about 3 or 4 of them. While you guys do that, I got some leftover work to take care of over here, so those meetings aren't gonna schedule themselves.
I've been noticing this throughout our interactions. But whenever anything irrelevant to his work came up, Alan seemed to have a way of unhearing and maneuvering right past it. Excuse me. As though he didn't even register what was said. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it was a backwards burp. There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Swearing to Kanto's main story. I mean, he's doing the solid snake method, you know? Like, it's not him saying it. He's quoting Ryoshu. He's doing the solid snake thing. So, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Recalling our conversation with Cesara back at P-Corp, that deeply uncurious indifference might just be one of the essential personality traits to go on as a corporate employee in this city. Not just in this city, you know, like, you work at a corporation, you learn to not care about so many things, dude. I know from experience. Like, some fucking shithead from customer support, I used to be in customer support, tries to bring me an excuse that a customer is bringing. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm just filing paperwork, dude.
Understood. We will explore the areas past the marked doors and return here.
Things are done. Well then, I'm gonna go send some emails now.
With Alan returning to where the other Wayfarer Company employees were huddled around, we decided to follow the corridor to the left. Hey, there's someone in there. More of the ring, maybe.
Going by their silhouettes, they're unlikely to be members of the ring.
Come on, lady. Get out of my way so I can see. Oh, it's a detective. Some stubby guy I don't know, and an annoyingly airy dude.
Sounds like Moses, Gregor, and Honglu, respectively. The trio's conversation grew clearer the closer I approached them. Oh boy, well appreciated, yeah. It's the worst one I've ever done. You okay, fella? You bumped your head earlier. Fine as a fiddle. It was just a minor fall.
This is the 3rd time it's occurred. We ought to discuss this issue with the manager once this consultation is over.
Gregor is back up, yep! I think I'm seeing a bump on the side of Honglu's head.
Anyway, you know what to do, right? At any moment you see signs of...
Don't worry, Gregor. You made it through the explanation and the footage both. You're going to be fine again. I believe in you. Look at you now. We're right where it happened, but your arm is still stable, see?
Ironically, fear tends to grow most unmitigated when it's distant and unseen.
Both welcome today. Just in time, yeah.
I understand what you might be worried about, but I don't see even the earliest portents of it. So don't hesitate to share the unfiltered thoughts that arise while you're in here.
I know what I saw in the footage, but I'm still having a hard time believing it. Or I don't know. Maybe I'm just avoiding the truth when it's staring right in the face.
As for voice training, I am not a voice actor. I'm just doing funny voices. I'm just doing the impressions of what I think I could. If you want a proper voice actor, Sebi Webbs. He's great. he is an actual voice actor, and his content is great. Yeah.
The case is nothing like Don Quixote's. She just needs to keep her shoes on, and it's all good and dandy for her, isn't it? And things don't work out that way. For me.
Whatever you're talking about sounds like a hella deep, guys. You're sure about eavesdropping on him like this?
Hey, Geezer's always weirdly cagey about himself. Hey, now's our chance to learn more about him.
He's sharing such an IS about himself for once. Why walk away?
Don Quixote gives a nonsensical interpretation of Ryoshu's acronym as Kira rolls her eyes out of exasperation. Between the bickering sinners and Kira, however, Otis stands in silence with an inscrutable look on her face. She's listening to the exchange between Moses and Gregor like a woman possessed. Okay, let's keep listening then.
Otis was right. Damn it, she was right all along. War isn't over. Never was. Can never be over as long as this fucking joke of a gift stays attached to my arm.
Barbed words. Now, let's revisit a question you couldn't answer while the footage was playing. Hopefully it's become easier to answer now. You've been using that arm to fight just fine so far. How?
I don't mind fighting hostiles or enemies. I'm not the kind of person who worries about people trying to kill me. Killing my comrades, that changes things, doesn't it? Can't even control it. There's just nothing I can do to embrace for it. It's unstoppable, like some time bomb. Some time of counting down to unleash disease. You never know when its symptoms will set off.
Even Heathcliff, who was always the first to step up when someone began to spiral into self-hatred, stood in conflicted silence, his lips drawing a hard, straight line. Besides, Gregor wasn't wrong in that at present there wasn't any way to stop his transformation should it occur again. We still got a good chunk of the journey left, and eventually we'll have to,
No matter what lies in the past of us sinners, even if they have killed hundreds, thousands, no, tens of thousands of people, will you still embrace them?
in the, Mancha Eye in the past, okay. We'll eventually have to confront an even darker, bleaker truth of the war. Can I really trust Gregor not to crumble under that inevitable pressure? Yep, Kanto 7 Dungeon, yep. Otis Crumbs, yep. I see. You're afraid you'll end up hurting us.
Well, that's, first I thought I couldn't give a hoot whether or not I accidentally murdered some of you.
It's a bit saddening to hear that.
You know how it is, we bust him. Exactly get off to a rocking good start. Through a journey I've begun to think of you as my comrades. I was okay with that because I had too much faith in my own weakness. When I realized that I'd grown so weak that I couldn't even take down some backstreet thugs with his arm, I was relieved. Imagine that. The same arm, my arm, a weapon that stabbed the heart out of countless people during the smoke war. I'll be honest, when that Hohenheim fella said I was an exception, I thought alone made me hope. Exception? Potentially harmless, weaker than an uncombatant like you sang. Hope for a little that. Hope for life like that. Don't sound so bad.
We're not ready for Kanto 11, we're not ready for Kanto 10.
We all know how that went, though, don't we? Blew up in the worst possible way.
You took the right heart out, so...
After all that, just couldn't bring myself to fight again. Just no longer know when this fear would eat me up again. So I'm constantly afraid of this damn gift manifesting again.
Not ready for Content 1 Part 2? No, we're not.
The same fear you carried all this time. How did you endure it before?
Badly. Barely. Holding on to the idea that living's gotta live on. Nothing else. This, really brings me back years. Memories are so clear that it's like they all happened yesterday.
Big wooden horse? Well,
We might have them. Bet you kick me off the bus before push comes to...
that can be the answer, Gregor. You can walk away, but the danger of our journey won't leave with you. Dante and the rest of us will still be facing an endless repeat of peril. Besides, worst case scenario, we have Virgilius. And we have Don Quixote. So, we need to beat the shit out of you to come back to your senses? We're fine. That's even worse, knowing that they will be forced by Dante to be brought back from death. I mean, they are chained to their contracts. Which is how Limbus Company managed to make this whole thing head compliant. Because as long as Dante is alive, their lives are chained to him. So they can't cross over all the way past death's door. Because Dante still has the chains. So yeah. You will not die until your contract is fulfilled. You will not die unless Dante does. So. Yeah, and it's like leaving the bus will bring peace to your heart. Our deaths can be reversed should an accident occur, even if it comes at the cost of Dante's suffering. The same can be said for most people in the city. As characterization, he would rather die or leave than be an issue for the boss later on. Yup, it's trying to not be a burden when you know your burden might be too heavy for others.
Yeah, that's something I never expected to hear from you. I guess you're right. As we're seeing this through to any kind of end, this would be the place to do so. No many places in this city have some warmth in it like this one does. Boy, his consultations, it's very embarrassing. I mean, it's not like I was forced to go through something as traumatizing as yours, Angler. Truth be told, I'm not some special case. Everyone who participated in that war must have gone through more or less same experience. As Moses, Otis, even Valentina, piece of work.
More breadcrumbs. For the sake of himself, the Roach Emperor has no Wrath skills. The only reason he got an ID with the Wrath defense skill. Yup. He was forced into this. We can't attach a number to our misfortunes as if there's something to be measured. When I fled from my past, I tried my hardest to avert my eyes from it, but you, Gregor, you're not like me. Every few steps that distant you from your past, you'd come to a pause to spare a look toward the path you had walked. All those years I let slip by, all those that slip by, all those that slipped you by are dotted with phantoms of suffering that are both ineffable and beyond measure. We ain't dick measuring about misery here, bitch!
Different experiences, different pain. Still, if there's one thing in common to everyone, it's that trauma leaves after effects that linger for a long time.
What are yours?
I dislike loud noises and people who talk too much. Sound too much like the cacophony of the war. Like screaming comrades who resented me even as they lay dying. And the wounds they left in my heart bled me dry.
But I thought you were fond of Miss Ezra, Miss Moses.
I've talked too much. That aside.
She's not denying it. She's not denying it. Competitive Limbus, no, my trauma is worse than yours, and if we let that happen, then the whole thing falls apart. One-upping each other in terms of trauma is not the way to go. Oh, very normal, this androgynous looking man. Yep, there you go. Like, everyone in Limbus company has some really fucked up trauma that they need to work through. Some might be worse than others, but letting that be a thing would destroy the team. Happy City is the worst city, there would be no lore. Yeah, just like Hungary, look at that.
Haven't you heard of your fill? Haven't you heard your fill? Might as well come out from that corner you're hiding in.
Oh man, they knew they'd be dropping eaves this whole time.
I was actually waiting for just the right time to come out and say a few words, but I couldn't find a appropriate moment to.
Yeah, well, we would have had to share this with Manager Boyd or the rest of you fellas sooner or later, so I don't really mind, but what's she doing here?
T.A.
Temporarial, eh?
No, temporary accompaniment. Don't be an asshole. I'm working as ass off to help you guys.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You're right on time. I've been working on a theory, but I don't have all the clues to be absolutely certain. A word from someone in the know may immensely improve my confidence in the theory. Kira, do you know which door the Thumb's nurse father was most attached to?
Huh? No, duh.
Duh? Where's supposed to be obvious?
Didn't you guys all see her? You think I just chat up a scary lady like that? Dude, she was beating the ever-loving shit out of Lucio every time I saw him together. Oh yeah, we went down fighting with you guys to the end, huh?
Yes, it's still a generation I had fun. Show you that.
Yeah, it's unexpected. Being real for a sec here, I thought he was gonna totally swap. I thought he was totally gonna swap sides.
He was going to. We did see it. Gregor just interrupted.
Really? Now that?
And why is that? You know the vibes. You guys don't know because you haven't seen him along with that scary lady always looming over him.
Shame Asmongold got to him first, yup. It is very cool of Project Moon to have an Asmongold cameo. I mean, he does have a similar hairstyle. Gregor does wear glasses when Asmund doesn't. Asmongold is a bit more aggressive when it comes to the way he speaks, but I'm pretty sure if he had a bug arm, that would be a bit different, yeah.
What's up? Gonna stab him right in the spine.
You.
Look, I think you might be training wrong. Cause like, you're not improving as much as you should from all that grind. Let me show you what I learned about sword swings from the comic book.
That's not how my master has instructed me. The textbook cannot be permitted to have even a single deviation if it means to repay the debt it owes her.
Biggest mistake was not trusting the senators either. Yep.
Why are you so obsessed with all that crap anyway? You don't even like the old lady.
But you're not so different from her, from me in that regard, are you?
Bro, the heck are you talking about? I love my papa. Seriously, those things were gonna crash and burn before Yoshihide even came home.
He was planning to. God, she looks so different with the hoodie pulled back.
Ha! Suppose textbook and I had that in common.
If this one doesn't know, then let me redirect that question toward you, Tsunoriyoshu. Hopefully this touches upon one of your more intact memories. Do you know which of those doors the Thumbner's father showed particular attachment to? or the door she used most often.
Traditional trusting sinners is not a good idea? I mean, yeah.
Why ask me? Fine, yes, I do remember. Do need a clock to help to piece it back together. It's that one.
Door with metallic pieces dangling from it.
Holy shit! Almost died out there. Son of a bitch! That fucking fly! Does your car fucks even drag us through this place around?
Mom? Are you okay?
Do I look okay to you? Take it?
No, not really.
But, you know I don't break easy. You should have been to see me tear the head off that G-Corp Raymond. Take it.
My mom, your leg's bleeding a lot.
Here comes another mission. What? They really can't do shit without me? Huh? So much for a brick. The fuck is this?
Bandages for you.
Is this kid serious? I've got truckloads of expensive treatments on the ready to patch me up the moment I get back to the okay, never mind that. Hey, this works.
Mom?
Sit tight and don't start any trouble. I'll teach you some techniques once I'm back.
Must have been her years in the smoke war.
Yeah, fighting the war took a lot out of her and left her perpetually exhausted.
Remember Don Greg's uptight story? Nope.
But she marched to every battle with a smile. Stop drinking. Stop beating me too. Like a blissful idiot who forgot that she was still neck deep in the inescapable pit called the House of Spiders.
We should read it? I don't think we read it, yeah. I don't think we read that one. Yeah, I think we skipped through most of them. Look, once we finish catching up through all of these, we are reading all of the uptight ones. Like, we are reading all of the odd ones. What? What, Ace? What?
Well, the ironic peace didn't last. Sometime after the war ended, someone she called Consigliere of the Thumb visited the House of Spiders as a tutor.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, yeah. The stories connect to one another. Yeah, we did read through... Sinclair's. So yeah, we still need to read through a lot of them. Again, once we catch up to all the remaining Intervallo, we are gonna focus on all of the uptight stories we've missed. Yeah. I know I have not read Dante's notes on my free time. I mainly do Mirror Dungeons on my free time. So we might read through Dante's notes live on stream. So yeah, the uptights might take a whole stream or more. I think it's gonna be several streams. That should give me enough. It should give us enough until Kanto 10. So yeah, what about some more self-contained? Yeah, that's why we read it. You level 10 now? Nice. Nice. Alright, let me just test if, is Botrix back? Still no, okay.
That's when she went right back to drinking herself into a shit-faced stupor day after day.
I had to relink my Twitch account. I'm gonna handle this later. Magic Purigen, welcome today. How you doing? Yeah, Botrix is just not working right now.
The beatings returned, and so did the engine. Her profanities was pathetic.
Why though? Sure, I was on the losing side. Was Valentino on the winning side? War hero dad?
Ever heard of the regulation that prevents Smoke War participants from moving into I-Corp and K-Corp nests?
Excuse me.
The common thread between these post-war rules is that they make the lives of veterans difficult, dubious rules that don't discriminate between winners and losers.
And Otis is well aware. I see. There must have been things going on behind the scenes there, too.
But, back door drop us into a trench they dug during the war.
Yes, and Gregor will be the one to open it.
Fuck, Moses got no chill.
Wait, me?
Yes, others can do it for you, but what would be the point?
They train like shit for their servers. Yeah, there are many places that do that. Hell, look at the U.S. Look at the U.S. Like one of their, like they have a bunch of VA systems that are just neglected. They just don't treat their veterans right. Whichever side you're on, you need to do it. Being a hero is not worth it in real life. Usually not. There's no honor or glory in war, just death and survival. Like the Mongol tradition for war, there's victory and there's survival. If you can't win, you make it out, you regroup, you try again.
Yeah, sure this won't just end up giving you more nightmares. I see how this helps me anyway.
We do not have any means to treat whatever it is that slumbers within his arm. However, I would surmise that the underlying cause of his sudden transformation wasn't the arm itself.
And what?
It's trauma. His arm took control after his psyche was crushed by the weight of the unspeakable memories coming back to haunt him. It's not because the arm went berserk that he started reliving his painful past. It's the other way around. Isn't that so?
And it also was because fucking Valentina's a fucking bitch, but yeah.
If you can come to understand that the war is really over, and that what others say, no matter how closely they echo the past, is not necessarily aimed at you, then you may be able to loosen your grip on the fear of anxiety that your arm could metamorphose at any moment. While her suggestion may seem blunt, it is one of the basic treatment principles of MCorp psychotherapy centers.
Exposure therapy, yeah. Exposure therapy is one of the most effective methods of dealing with PTSD. And depression and anxiety and all of these. I know this because this is what we had at the mental hospital when I was in the mental hospital. We had a guy who was a veteran of I think it was Afghanistan. It was either Afghanistan or Iraq, and he had PTSD for helicopters because he was in a helicopter crash, and part of his treatment was exposure therapy. Like we had a group session, and you know, we had a group session once where we had exposure therapy to the things that triggered our disorders, and that's how you it's not that you get over it, it's that you get used to it. So yeah, exposure therapy, it works now, it will work. It's just you need to be careful about it.
Fine, and guess I'll open it up. Gregor walked up to the door, grabbed its handle, then paused, taking slow, deep breaths. With one arm, he gently opened the door. Why are you running? You should be taking the lead on the front lines with our G-Corp banner held high. I don't want to die.
Controlled safe exposure in small doses, small enough. Like, yeah, no, exposure therapy isn't that you face your trauma, like, you face the thing face to face. It's that you incrementally, that is exposure therapy. You incrementally expose yourself to it. So for him, at first, it was seeing a picture of a helicopter. Like because we did, like, I saw it, right? Like, the doctor had a picture of a helicopter. He would show it to him. And the moment he would start getting really, really agitated, he would put it away. Then we would take a few minutes to calm down. We would continue with the circle. And by the time we got back to him, he would be a lot more calm. And the doctor would show him the picture again for a longer period this time. And the idea is to get you used to it until you get bored of it. So after the picture, he was able to talk about it more openly. Like, the progress he made in like an hour was insane. Because at first we didn't know. And once the session was over, he opened up and he told us about it. So yeah, no.
It's nice to have a place to go back to.
Alright. Happy 15th birthday. You're turning 15 today. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. I remember your age. 'Cause I'm your mother.
But you can't possibly have the cheek to call me crook. You decompress, they're far more messed up than I ever was. Ripping people apart, cannibalizing them. You were nothing but a from a fucked up mush.
Ahora su quinceañera. Yes, pa su quinceañera. There you go. Oh my god. Major event happens because of boredom. I mean, what is it? Idle hands are the devil's playground. But when it comes to exposure therapy, you being bored is the goal. Because when you are bored, it means that you feel safe enough around it to get bored. So yeah, part of exposure therapy is putting you right next, like the goal is to put you face to face to your trigger and you get bored of it. So yeah.
I thought I'd woken up from the dream. I was still...
Are we traumatized too? Yep. There you go. All right. Not. Oh God. 959 memories. What? Oh, Gregor has to be. Okay, hang on. Oh, fuck you. He has to be. He has to be. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Alright, fine. There you go. You're entering at number 7. Fuck you. Yeah, no, fuck you. You know what? If you're entering at number 7, we're not bringing Yi-Sang either. We're having Yi-Sang as the first backup. There you go. And, can't have therapy from the back lines? Yep, there you go. Alright, bring, you here. Might as well bring the Dawn office together, huh? Might as well. Boredom is a good motivator. One of the best things you can do with children is let them be bored. Like, that is one of the, like, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, why are kids struggling, and why are kids struggling so much mentally and with all the other things, is because we don't let kids get bored. Some of the most fun times that kids will have in their life is right after they are bored. Because they will figure out a way to entertain themselves. Scourge, with Heath, I mean, we can take out Otis as well. We can tag out Otis, bring Heathcliff in, and then we bring the other two as backups, and let's see.
그럼 입장이 뭐지?
Holland isn't doing much. He's got his stuff. Derma Scorch, yes.
Splice.
It's just a boring old office. I was kinda ready to be shook, thinking we were about to walk into a war zone or something.
You recognize this place?
Yeah, of course I do. Last job before Limbus Company. And this was, over there. Here's a tip, fellas. You're working in an office like this, always get a corner desk facing the wall if you can help it. Helps you hide from the boss man. Out of sight, out of mind, you know? You can do whatever you want that way. Work, chill, even freak out in terror at the slightest sound of metal clinking. No one will catch you. Nobody will think you're a bother to other people.
He's not wrong. Gregor grins, a bitter, mocking smile directed at himself.
The only downside of his disc arrangement being, People walking up behind to get my attention. Higher ups just had to holler, "Hey, Victor!" and scuttle right up to them, but others can't do that.
Office jobs still exist in this hell site? Well, of course, yes. Somebody has to file the paperwork. Oh god. Not a bother to the rest of the people in the office? Yep.
So whenever people walked up to me from behind, I got afraid I might cause an accident.
That hire must be the post-war veteran special employment.
Oh boy. Is working for Pequot? Yep. Yeah, she also was, yeah.
Right, but I couldn't possibly complain. Wouldn't have gotten that job without her, you know? I was lucky enough to be considered for that.
And it still sucks? I mean, yeah. I mean, I do love my corporate job. But that's because I'm good at it and I'm weird. So yeah. Fast and clear cutting resolve. Practically have a full proper Tremor Scourge load on it.
Nice. I was better off than most.
Gregor?
Wait, Matt, dead.
Gregor whipped around, his hand instinctively leaping to his other arm. There was an unfamiliar man in a clean suit standing behind us. Oh, I'm giving him middle management as well. Otacon from NGS, I don't remember how he sounds. I'm giving him middle management again. Look! He's a manager! So is what's his face. So is Ted. They're both getting middle management.
It really is you, Gregor. Nice to see some new faces with you. Oh, wait. You folks must be the kind of guys that your team asked us to leave the meeting room open for. You know, one we had to schedule 15 other times, so you finally showed up. And a new job, huh? I see you got a new employee card right there. I hope you're working hard. Not hardly working like you used to do it here.
Well, how have you been doing?
Me, same old, same old. Well enough. It's not like I've got anywhere else to go, right? I'm not surprised you found new work so soon. You're always a dependable guy. It's a pay good. How's life, man? Oh yeah, you were gonna sell that commemorative coin, some kind of metal, right? Oh, you got paid good money for that.
Do I have him? I think so. I think we do. No. We have the other one. I don't remember if Thumb Salt. I don't have Thumb Salt. I don't think.
Look at me, asking how it's like to a fellow citizen. Can't imagine anyone would have anything good to say to that, huh?
Metal mentioned in Scanto 1. Yep.
Moving on, hope nobody's sounding you with that tire shit over there.
I do have him, right? I don't have the hang, no. But I do have, I think, Hornet, yeah.
No, not at all. There's, no, not there.
Hey, that's good to hear, man. Glad you don't have to deal with that dang Jack as an executive VP messing with you like he was a war veteran himself. You know how many years I had to hear that geezer brag about how he profiteered from the war, putting himself out his bootstraps, about how in every perilous opportunity where to be found, blah, blah, blah. He was trying to boil the ocean. I'm preaching to the choir, aren't
I? God, he's still taking his sauna breaks
during work hours. Oh god, he's Finnish. Oh my god. Oh god, a corporate executive VP Finnish. He is, oh god. I can imagine. Oh god. Ted looks like a trusted adult. Yeah, and if he hates the VP, yeah, he's a fucking, oh god. How do you do that ho 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 sound?
That's called laughter.
Yeah. That's laughter. That's like the middle management laughter. Yeah.
What do you think? The seat misses his ass every day. He's hardly working. And get this. Remember how I used to call you special employment fellas Nepo Force? A few days ago, his name showed up in the HR report. Guess what it said? Turns out he was lining his pockets with kickbacks when we were choosing to fix our office for a partnership project. There's about to be a vacancy in the office real soon.
Every time you hear it, there you go. Keeps finding new ways to torment its residents. I mean, yeah, it's Hungary.
Really? Isn't he, an actual Nepo? I thought he was the president's family.
Yeah, man, it's that bad. It's what everyone ever talks about the water cooler, other than meetings, you know? If there's anything I learned here is that people says that back in my days they're all kind of like him.
The reason why the youth is failing is in great part because the older generations failed to set them up for success.
They heard that their glory days are behind them, kind of like a distraction from how pathetic they are now. And they, backstreet kid like myself, don't have glory days to look back and yearn for, right? I'm just trying to build a plane as I fly it. I look back and it's all doom and gloom, you know? If you ever hit rock bottom, you also know the only way left to go is up. You pick up yourself by bootstraps, huh?
Said something like that before, yeah.
Yeah? This is my own brand of bullshit philosophy. Oh boy, look at me running my mouth in front of our customers. Sorry about that, folks.
Don't worry about it.
That's a pretty unique procedure you got there.
No worries, but it seemed that you were on your way to submit those proposals.
Gee golly, I'm late. They were snapping me out of it. I'm gonna get one heck of a scolding. They're gonna cut my bonus. Well, Gregor, hit me up sometime, huh? Let's go out and catch up for a drink or something.
That's so powerful he can understand Dante. I know, right?
Sure. If we get a chance.
The man who seemed like Gregor's former co-worker hurried away, but he didn't forget to wave us a good-natured goodbye. I can see a little bit of him in the way you talk, Gregor.
Come on, I don't sound as old as he does, do I?
Oziz, who had been quietly observing as Gregor and his former co-worker chatted, exhaled a light steam of smoke and slowly began to speak. That is the 14th sinner? His sin was being late for the paperwork. There you go.
Many of us who returned from the war seem to suffer from a certain misconception. When we are told to remember, it does not mean we are bidden to live through the nightmare of the past over and over.
Ted's the best. He seems like a really chill kind of manager. Yeah, these are few and far between, yeah.
We are not being cursed to relieve the pain and suffering it. Both Ezra and I, we're both still trying to be free from the misconception we inflicted on ourselves.
Ezra, too.
It's not like I remember because I want to.
Well, if you can't bring yourself to forget, then might as well include in your memory the fact that the war has indeed ended.
Fine. You're not wrong there.
Gregor stared at his right arm for a while, quietly contemplating. Model employee? Absolutely. Distortion detected from her context? Yes.
Manager Bud. Can't say I can give you any reassurance, but just going on with my life seems to be best answer for now. I want to ask if you're okay with that, though. I'll manage. It's you who's going to have to deal with the aftermath.
Gregor would always say the same to those suffering from the cruelty inherent in living. Still, live on. Just live on. Yep, he does not know about Sinclair, and we should not let him know about it. Yep. Here's gonna lead out of the rarest of workers. People usually don't quit bad jobs, they quit bad management, yeah. Yet even as his lips spoke those words, his eyes would take on a desperate and unfocused look, shaded beneath despair. Today, though, the gloomy gray seemed to give way just a hint of the blue sky beyond. This may be no more than a single ray of the sun peering through the dark clouds that have long suffocated the sky. It would probably take much more than this for the shadows to be fully lifted, but don't you worry, I'll be fine. It's a big step forward for him to have addressed even a little bit of that persistent anxiety from his past. When we emerged from the door, we saw Otis facing away from us, her weapon drawn. I don't think she even followed us through the door. Were you here the entire time?
Yes, I was told by that Allen figure that someone has to stay behind and watch the door during these operations. So I stayed and...
Oh.
Oh man, it's so taken. Weird. Corridor's not a place for those newbies to be roaming around on their own. As you can see, a few uninvited guests have decided to visit us through a different door.
I looked past Otis just in time to see more Faust pouring into the corridor through a different back door. They must be trying to find a way to get to the ring nurse father's corridor. Wow, we can't just let them through, can we? Kill them all. God damn! God damn! Well then!
Oh, what do you got? What do you got here?
Wait, I want to see, Gregor, do you have anything special or...
신경 쓰는 것보다 자네 생각하는
Okay,
게
no.
제일 중요한 걸로 줘.
God, this music. Okay, you got the buffs and... Wainwright, go!
빛과 같이.
Valencia boss theme, it's so good. Like, the boss themes are so good. Ready for any kind of introspection? Yes. Because Otis also fought in the Smoke War, right? And she fought against, I think. Oh, I do like that they reuse the themes. Sailing on Welcome today, how you doing? The one, you totally didn't stay outside because you didn't want to confront your past? Yep. 100%. 100%, yep. Yeah, Otis and Gregor were on opposite sides, right? Which means that Otis accidentally was on the side of the thumb. I don't think she even knew, so... only reason we're responsible for arts kids? No, Seiko, honey. These aren't any kind of artsy kids. They are Disney adult furries. Otis is a war criminal after all? 100%. Wainwright, go! So yeah, not only are they that, but yeah, they are also Disney adults. And it is not my interpretation. It's not headcanon that the ring has Disney adults. It's canon. Like that much is not my interpretation. Like my interpretation is that the ring is Disney. The ring has Disney adults. That is not speculation. That was shown to us. That That is something that you can see in Leviathan. Whatever side of the war the ring was, I don't know. Probably both. Anyway, they're like the Alpha Legion. Win rate, go! Senecas knew they were... It was a big war after all. Yep. It would be funny if the ring was like a Alpha Legion kind of thing. So in Warhammer 40k, here I go again. There's a faction of Space Marines called the Alpha Legion. They are both traitor and loyalist. No one knows what their plan ever is. They often have like the most nonsensical, contradictory kind of plans. And you never know which side they're on. Oh, no, yeah, no, you're right. If anybody would be the Alpha Legion, it would be the Pinky. Yeah, Tagweight Sinclair, yep, he's having fun. He's having fun. He's having fun. Yeah, no, actually, good point. If anybody's the Alpha Legion, it's the Pinky. Yes. That's welcome today. How you doing? Where are you missing on so many games? Which game are you missing out on? The Orchestra of the Marines? They are way too smart for it. Like, the introduction of the Alpha Legion. The text is, I am Alfarius, and this sentence is a lie. Something along those lines. That's how nonsensical they are. And they are fucking meme. Red go, medium hard fight is gold team. Yes. Current depiction of the rat god deep in the ruins and just vastly misinterpreted the swords medium. Yep. Yep, the rat god had Mickey Mouse, and now we know better. Now we know better. Anyway, win rate, go! Alpha Legion runs on Orc logic. We don't even know if they do. Like, they probably do and don't at the same time. Like, the Alpha Legion is just completely unpredictable. They really are. Didn't know much about Warhammer, Elden Ring, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so to be fair, Warhammer is a setting more than it is a single game. Warhammer has so many games to it. It's insane. It's insane. Like, for example, there are some video games. I'm playing the tabletop this weekend. And yeah, like, there's just a lot of it. There's a lot of it. Warhammer 40k is my favorite setting. Project Moon is climbing up there, though. GG. Oh, God. 9510 basement. Oh, boy. You're just eating your bitrate? Not from my end. Not from my end. Oh, Botrix is back! Botrix is back! Oh, my God, Botrix is back on Twitch. Oh, my God. There it is. Ah, fuck you, Botrix. Fuck you. Ugh. Anyway. Let's go in and, might as well. I kind of want to bring. I kind of want to bring the Nurse Fathers and insta-kill them. I kind of want to do that, but let me just bring them in. If I can tag out Gregor for Otis, let's do that. Here we go. You. Alright, let's go. Do a kill team? Yes. Do I have Prototype Faust? I don't think I do. Ah, shit, bro. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. She's very underleveled, though. She is very underleveled. But I do have her. Should I bring as many Index as we can for this? Let's bring Index then. Alright, so let's bring in Faust. How much do I need to level you up? Okay. I can do this. Yep, there we go. We're bringing her. We're not gonna uptie 4. Just gonna leave her as is. We are bringing the other one, so we're gonna tag out. Otis. I don't think I have any other index units. I don't think there are other indexes out there. I don't think we have any other index units. Why no UT4? Because I don't want to spend the resources on that. Simple as. I don't want to spend the resources for a single fight. And now we have it. Might as well bring Heathcliff afterwards. Tag you, and you, and you.
이럴 것 같아서 대기 타고
You. There we go.
이럴 것 같.
No more index, right? This is it, yeah. Anyway. Once we dealt with the Favists who invaded the Thumner's father's destroyed corridor, we left for the indexes and ran into a few familiar faces waiting for us at our destination. Okay, I have to go all new index unit soon? Yeah. Don't you guys have today off? Yeah, but I thought I might as well come along.
It's, you know, you keep summoning us while we're in the middle of something, so I decided it might actually be more convenient for us to be with you in person.
Your summoning occurred at most an ideal moment.
He was taking a shit.
No, I know you weren't doing it on purpose, but all 3 times you summoned me, I was leaning over snacks, topped with a bunch of whipped cream. Today I learned that blacking out and waking up a knee-shaping dent and kick was about to chow down doesn't make for a very relaxing break. Ha ha.
Sorry about that. I should have checked in with you guys before summoning, but still getting used to it. Okay, now you're being too sorry. No hard feelings here, you know. Yeah, there go Death Stars. Fell face into it. Yup, face first. Yup. Oh yeah. We're gonna do the same thing about Yisang. I mean, yeah. Like it was either that or he was like about to open up about something. I'm talking along because I need some exercise. That's all. Sure you do, fatty.
I appreciate the additional employee assignments. Now you could share any information you know about another corridor.
I hung out here all the time, so I know this place a little. There was this super clingy, annoying little... no, that was the mess, dude. There was this other,
You sorry you don't remember.
All right, Kira person doesn't remember Sora.
Sora? I don't think that name rings any bells for us either. Is that someone who used to live here?
Yeah, well, Sora was the Index apprentice, so she probably lived here. Forsooth, the Index apprentice. Oh, pray tell, wherefore is that the middle, the thumb, and the ring each have apprentices, yet the Index and Pinky lack them?
Indeed, be quite odd if a mere 3 of the 5 fingers kept an apprentice each. Trace my recollections, yet I find like the following a trail of odorless air, invisible and unreal.
They're taking the shit or putting finishing touches to the Millennium Falcon. There's no in between. Probably, yeah.
No, there was someone, but I couldn't. The representations of the Pinky and Index apprentices are missing. No, to be more precise, a merciless blade was shredded and reduced them to intangible formlessness. How refreshing to hear that same impression from someone else rather than myself for once.
You gonna say that? Yeah.
As it seemed that I was the only one who remembered the 2 apprentices, I retraced back to our first meeting and briefly shared what I knew about Sora.
Huh? She doesn't sound like a very forgettable character.
Well, the Arashiki cut her into ribbons.
Now what explains why it feels as though I'm recalling a sequence of events, with a credible part missing in between.
I can almost imagine her giggling to herself like a creepy loner, and she probably wears glasses too, right? Like those gloomy introverts from anime.
I see. So that's why it feels like I'm tearing through each strand of our weave.
Yosho.
Let's say the world's made of strings of threads, cluck. With every slash, this blade would be cutting through the flow of strands that twine to compose one's existence. When an object is severed forever beyond repair, you'd think neither trace nor shape would be left of it.
Gaia has favorite OC? Yes. She Gensi, of course, he'd say that, yep.
But now that you've pieced some of it together, it's almost...
Instead of elaborating further, Ryoshu fell silent again, save for the sound of the tip of her cigarette turning to ash, like she was recalling another incomplete memory.
Female bullying goes to a growing girl. In a way, yeah.
I guess she's trying to avoid over-speculating on what she doesn't know for sure.
I mean, we know that Sora was a very insecure girl. Like, she really needed validation. And insecurity is not always a result of bullying. It very often isn't. Bullying can absolutely mess up people, 100%. But that level of validation is often not something you get by bullying. It's something more often, I think, manifested via neglect. More than bullying.
Man, that totally breaks the meta. Had I had a vague idea of how it works. This is the first time I'm hearing the deets.
As support, abuse them. I think neglect is a bigger neglect is a form of abuse. Yes, many times unintended. I mean, intentional neglect, that is definitely a way. But yeah, neglect is often involuntary or like not like a unintentional thing.
Papa had to go through 4 ramp-up stages and remove the seals to, like, even make full use of his sword. Honestly, yours needs a trade-off. Your sword totally power creeps up us.
Damn, there's plenty already.
Oh, so true. Slicing your memories away is one hell of a trade-off. Sorry.
Okay, so, I'm guessing you don't have anything to contribute to the score.
Ah, I've got one. I don't know where it leads, but this guy uses it all the time.
Hopefully it doesn't drop us in an army of 2 indexes. No, hopefully it doesn't drop us into an army of indexes. TPU. They rarely gather in big groups.
She said, that's pretty unlikely. What was that for, Yoshu? That just hit me with that sword handle.
I didn't know anything.
But I saw it. I saw Ryoshu's scabbard, Araya suddenly jerking to the side, prodding Sinclair like it was annoyed by something.
Araya joining in the steps of her mother! Joining in the steps of her mother to bully our sweet German boy. You see, bullying can be funny.
I want STS. I'll SYLC until you can barely walk.
I swear, this isn't the slander of whatever. Look, you poked me so hard, it left a mark on my arm. Here!
Well, I don't want to read too much into it, but Scabbard was rattling like it was irritated by something. Stop interpreting for her. This is why she won't stop making up these nonsense acronyms.
She has a point. He's making it worse. I gotta stop him from translating for her somehow.
Raya. Wait, that voice just now, it sounded a lot like Raya's. Dante, he says that too, right? Ryoshu didn't do anything. Really? It really wasn't her?
Nope.
Then it's decided. To be fair to Sinclair, no one else but I saw in full detail how the scabbard came to be. Which means that he couldn't imagine in his wildest dreams that this scabbard poked him of its own volition. Doesn't seem like any of the other sinners heard that voice either.
Damn, you guys bully him a lot, huh?
That's enough we do for a little smack outside his noggin.
We should head inside. Let's not keep Alan waiting. Kira directed us toward an almost disturbingly normal wooden door, so featureless that I could have mistaken it for the dozens of doors we'd walked past in other nests. We were greeted by a whiff of stale, musty air the moment we walked through the door. I think this leads to a basement. And emerged to what appeared to be an almost dungeon-like basement area.
This looks a lot like some of the areas you run into in Stalker 2. You go through a few basements in that game.
Whenever the Mustang's beeper rang, he'd walk through this door. So, who are they?
The index. Signs of life. There were people living down here up until a few hours ago.
6th dungeon? Why 6th dungeon? I don't know, maybe he was instructed to. The Greek gods, the Greek gods are freaks like that. That is true. Mainly Zeus, though. And we're talking about Hermes, so.
Why are you here, paper slips?
We were only executing the prescript.
I've had it with these prescripts. So at least yours don't make annoying beeps.
Basement was stocked up with shelves, table, and non-perishable food. The cells were all completely empty save for what looked like a makeshift bathroom in each of them.
It is likely that this dungeon was used to imprison individuals of varying features that may be required to complete a prescript.
Otis jinxed it? Yes.
Seriously? This room seems to have been used for something worse than simple incarceration. Among Faust's conjectures is that the captives were conditioned in body and mind in various ways to match the prescript's liking.
Oh, sounds like the guy was just as crazy as the rest of them.
Wait! That staircase, there leads up. Let's check out what's... Friggin' annoying! Man! The heck are you doing?
You cannot enter through this door.
Oh, I see. Another griefer probably blocking the doorway.
Move! I need to see something.
The will of the prescript forbids you. You cannot enter through this door.
What do we do?
Is it worth forcing your way in there? You seem pretty adamant about not letting us in.
I'd prefer if we stayed as far as possible from annoying that has to do with gods. Prescripts. Nothing in this basement gives me any indication as to where this door connects to.
Otis is right. Talking about the gods, huh? We're gonna have to get upstairs somehow if we want to get an idea where this door leads.
And he has been using this basement then. I'd like to see what's upstairs.
Honestly, learning that this door connects to some basement is more than enough intel to cross it off the list. Still, if this has anything to do with Ryoshi's memories... Alright then, let's push through.
This is Hermes' great-great-grandson? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Holy shit.
Executive commanding executive manager.
The will of the prescript is absolute.
Is it though? Oh boy. Do our prescript boys and girlies get anything special? Not really, it seems. It's just funny. Oh, and this is a focused encounter. Oh, it's a focused encounter. Well, looks like we're starting with a little bit of bullying here. You go, shit, you are, okay, you're going to descend, you're going to, oh, he's marked. Okay, so Ryoshu, you divert over here, you, fine, you go over here, you go, fine! Fine! Alright, so you go over here, you go over here. I guess Yisang is getting hit. And Rodeo over here. I want to build Yisangs. So, you can't really do the mechanics of non-focus encounter. You kinda can, it's just more difficult. Alright! Go team! Go Ryoshu, very good, very nice, very nice. Go Faust! Faust! Jesus. Way too close to call. Here we go. Got away. News focus on you. Yep. Yep. It was annoying. It was annoying. Quixote. 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 Come on. Come on. Do better, team. Come on. Yeah, I shouldn't have brought Sinclair. I should have tagged him out. Anyway, let's see. Ryoshu is going for this one over here. Let's use this. Who got flower? You go flower. You go flower. You go flower over here. And who's marked on our side? Okay, Faust is marked on our side. Bring you here. Bring you here. Bring you here. There we go. And Sinclair, go help bully this one, I guess. Go team! Index on index violence, lack God intended. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on! Holy fuck. Be useful or I'm gonna fucking sacrifice you, dude. What the fuck? Come on, Ryoshu. Ryoshu! Nice. Come on, why did you have to fail me now? I'm gonna stop rage baiting, I know, right? Come on. There we go. There we go. We're doing slightly less worse. Oh dear, Sinclair. Not good. Okay, slightly less worse. I forgot that Kiro was here. I forgot she's here with us. Alright, you are marked. Oh god, okay, we're gonna need more than that. Alright, Sinclair, you go for this one. You... Okay, fine. Ryoshu is struggling. Alright. Then I guess, this is what we do. Who of them is marked? Okay, Ryoshu is marked. Alright, don't let them move. Go, team! Go! Is it nice? Metal feed, what? I don't know. Maybe. Nice. Because moves a clash, dodge, and counter. Yep. If anything. Nice. Nice. God. It's nice. Nice. Alright, Quixote with the big one! Nice. She's helpful. Yeah, no, she's there. I just, yeah. All right, come on. Stop missing your fucking coins. Come on. Is that it? One more. Okay, one more wave. One more wave. All right. You, and you. Okay, he's dominating now. He's feeling a bit more confident in his abilities. Oh, come on. As soon as I say that. Okay, Ryoshu goes over here. You go over here. I guess, let's defend it. All right, go team. Okay. Oh. Ballad wasn't there, you know. Yeah, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Nice. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. We got this. Rival, there you go. Oh. Come on. Nice. Nice. Come on, Faust. Fuck him up. Okay, that's it. That's it. This is the last one. That's the last. These are the last of them. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Let's bring Faust over. She's struggling. Come on. Okay, Rodia is bringing it forth. You bring it forth even more. You bring it over here. All right, team, finish them off. Damn. I like when she follows instructions. I see that. Which one? Holy shit. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty okay. Kira likes throwing hands. That she does. That she. The fucker died to. Fucker died to the bleed, didn't he? Yeah, no, I missed bleed.jpg. Yup. Damage, go! Exploded from bleeding. Yep. 3 were reused. God damn, no, I missed what I was looking at. I got distracted by Valid. There you go. We can blame this on Valid. GG. 85 streams. Holy shit, nice. What's up here?
You may speak to me casually, Araya, but in the presence of other apprentices, perhaps you should find it preferable to mimic the tone of the Dihui Star.
Come on! It's not like I wanted to be the Dihui Star. Just make it whatever I want on here.
Certainly. You have a point.
Follow with Ishmael? Yes.
So what's there? Up the stairs?
I'm not sure myself. I've never been upstairs.
Aren't you even a little curious?
Why bother peeling back the heavens to see what is beyond? Those wanting of yearning needn't raise their heads skyward.
Am I seeing Araya's memories? Clock, what did you see?
I'm not sure, but now we've got another reason to check what's upstairs. Are we about to get like a Wizard of Oz situation? Are we about to get a Wizard of Oz situation? Okay, we have time for one more. We lock in, we have time for one more. Wait, that was part 2. Nice. All right, 9, 5, 11. Into Oblivion inside the Wizard of Oz. So spoilers for the Wizard of Oz. There's like the godlike entity turns out to be like a small man behind the curtain, kind of thing. So, yep. The guy in the was in the flashback too. God damn, very well preserved. Yeah, like the biggest threat in the Wizard of Oz, the commanding godlike creature, like he has like this massive presence, and yeah. Anyway, let's tag out Sinclair. Let me I don't want to bring Otis. I think we can tag back Dawn Office. We don't really have a better Quixote right now, so we're gonna keep her. We're gonna tag her out. Oh no, we can keep. Maybe we have a woman too. Yes. Grab a ginormous head. Well, that is funny. Yes. Let's bring in the Dawn Office. Let's just bring in the Dawn Office for this one. So let's tag out Otis, and then we bring out the rest.
전투의 예법대로 한 놈씩.
Alright, let's go.
공세가 시작되기
Male
전에
names, female characters, vice versa. Yeah, I know they do. Yes. Catch her on sick. Alright. We kept it out. There we go. Now we only have one. Only one. What's it called? To worry about. Oh fuck! I did this the wrong way. All right, Ryoshu, go over here. Faust, go over here. Rodia, go over here. Sinclair over here. Gregor over here. Honglu over here. And you over here. So you gotta go here. Let's just bring this here and here. Got him!
칼날 사
Come on. We can do this. Nice. This guy here, that is true. There you go, Sinclair. Nice. Come on. On blue, please. Please. Thank you. Oh my god, he missed half. Okay. Nice, come on. Rodia! Holy shit, dude! Why do you do this? Why do you choose to do this? Oh my god. There you go, Faust! Faust! There you go. Oh my god. She's just fooling around. They all are. God damn.
이 순간이 다
Here's pretty good. Never lost a duel after all. Yeah. God damn, Ryoshu missed all of the coins. Alright, next one. Yi Sang. Okay, let's go from slowest to fastest. You here. You. Can I bring you with blue? I can bring you with blue. You over here. You go to this one. You go to this one. You go to this one. You're gonna be favored here. You're gonna be favored here. Let's let Honglu take the fall. Ryoshu. Let's have Faust take this. Alright, go team!
칼날 사출
It's the Kanto 10. I am very much looking forward to Kanto 10, yeah.
이 순간이
I really am.
되어 내리
I very much am. I'm very excited for it. Nice. You're putting more work on them? Yes, she is. I mean, her life is actually on the line here, so... Not surprising. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. All of that for one hit, look at that. A little love tap. We in Rien's basement right now? Yes. Yes, Lamarco Andrejedo. I think we are, yeah. Nice, Faust. Nice. One more and we get her her good one. Alright, who's got flower? You got flower. Okay. Gregor, you go here. Hongler, I guess just grab whoever. Rodia, you are too slow. Faust. Oh, they're focusing Faust. Okay. You go for big. Oh wait, no, not you. You go for this one here. You go for this one. You go for this one. And no, Ryoshu's over here. Let's bring Faust over here. Bring Ryoshu over here. All right, can I do the smaller one? I can do the smaller one. Go team!
감상은 어떤가요?
Fire straight influencers almost these. Oh yes. Now you can tell they've been really putting up the work. And the budget. Nice. Come on, Sinclair. Do not miss it. Okay, he got the... Nice. He got it. He got it. Ryoshu's basic geo quote changed. It did, right? Okay, good. So I wasn't the only one who noticed. Nice. Oh, come on, it's got a red fucking coin. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. There you go, Rodia. Bully him to no end. Come on. Dawn Splitter, let's go. Nice. I need to learn Gregor's mechanics as well. Alright. Faust is ready for the big one. There you go, you here, you here. Wow, damn, Sinclair is chatty today. Sinclair is chatting up a storm today. Let's see, Yoshu over here, Odia over here. You are taken care of, and you, let's go for this guy over here. Even more convenient. Go team! Cheers and smells nice. Oh, there we go. Big one. Ooh, nice. Nice. Does his buddies with him? Yeah, that he does, and it looks like this one is no exception. Oh. Nice. Come on, Gregor, there you go. Nice. Is Gregor's sword chart similar to Faust's? That once he reaches a certain amount, you put the counter and he wins? Or is he different in that sense? Alright, you here, because he's got 30. And, still 30, right? So if I bring this over here and I bring you against it. He's got that thing. Nice. So I guess the one that doesn't have it is Sinclair. So the one that doesn't have it is Sinclair. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Had I known, I would have waited for both of them to have it at the same time. Anyway, go! I love these animations. Oh, yes, just exploding. Alright, crack it on. Let's go, Gregor. Let's go! Let's go! Crack that dawn! Nice. One more! Hell yeah. One, he heals too. Nice. GG. GG. All right, as we got the Furioso, there you go. Yeah, that we're not gonna make it. He doesn't have it. Okay.
Kind of let down when they were body blocking the door. It's like there was some big secret behind it.
Right. It was just like any other average family home.
Oh man, I get cleaning up's a chore, but peeps should at least dust their home once in a while.
Thick layer of dust covering every surface, and the blotchy wallpaper made it clear that no one's been living here for a good while.
Whichever family lived here must have had a child. Look, there are dragons and dolls too. It seems like the place has been abandoned for quite a long time. Could something bad have happened in here? Yeah, something must have happened in here because the family need to flee, and they never got to return.
Are they different? Gregor stays the same, except he gains assist defense? Okay.
Yeah, that's it in suggesting that. Oh, the door is a single shoe just lying around.
So someone fled from home for some reason, never to return. I can think of a reason. The index, yeah. I don't know, it's kinda hard to narrow down the cause. It really could have been anything. Are you searching for something particular, Yosho?
Yes, doesn't seem to be here. Every framed photo is singed beyond recognition. And whatever documents there have been torn to shreds. Kinda like my memories. It wasn't where he escaped to, huh?
The index nurse, Father Rien, the last time we saw him, he fled to the house. He fled the house via the corridor after suffering a severe wound at Ryoshu's hand. By some miracle, he survived. There's a chance he'd come after Ryoshu again, but something about our last encounter led me to believe that it was the last time Ryoshu would ever see him. Mrs. Do you recognize this drawing? I found myself hoping to see Ryoshu piece together another memory. She'd been recalling in new details all day whenever something caught her attention. Sadly, she responded by softly shaking her head. The waves. No, I don't. Oh. Nice. And with that, oh, that was really fun. It's first time in the House Spiders. That would make sense, actually. That would make sense. Oh God, Sangria. Oh boy, we got how many nodes left? 4, I think. About 4 nodes left, right? And with that, this is where we're gonna be calling it a night. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we have regular reacts. Shit, do we have a trailer for Kanto 10 yet? I don't think so, right? 3 nodes, I think? Okay, 3 to 4 nodes. Okay, so we should be finishing this one tomorrow. And then we're probably gonna have another, like, mini, and then another, the next one, right? So, okay, people in his basement. Dan found his victorious strategy. Yes. Limbus reacts tomorrow. I mean, we're gonna have at least one for the final round of reacts. Absolutely. Anyway, if you missed anything today, want to catch up to the full playthrough, don't forget to go to the Games Are Bastard channel. That's where the full playthrough is. If you become a paid member, you get access as soon as the videos get scheduled, as well as supporting the channel more than you already are. Join the Discord, link down below, and all that good stuff. Did I do for Tsinghong Lu? We could do that one. I mean, I could just go to the Project Moon channel and we could just pick a video, right? Anyway, that's for me to figure out tomorrow. We're gonna be continuing this tomorrow. And what do we got for the extraction right now? We have the did we get him? Did I get him? Do I have him? No, I don't. I'm not gonna do that for now. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be calling it a night here. Holy shit, I'm loving this game so much, yeah. Like, again, in spite of the, you know, slightly above average everything, like the story, I'm just loving the story so much. Stand fairly about any time. Okay, good, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And yeah, with that, that is gonna be it for me today, everybody. Holy shit, I'm having the time of my life. I'm just loving this. Like, yeah, once we're done with, like, the Project Moon stuff and however long, we're moving on to another visual novel of some sort, dude, because I am loving this. The Kanto 10 trailer is closer than we think. It's gonna be, I mean, it has to be before it drops, so yes. Could Limbus early and do the next Intervallo react after? Maybe. We will see. Arc Knights, maybe. We are playing Arc Knights for 25,000 subscribers on the main channel, so maybe. Maybe by the time we finish Project Moon, we get there, we'll see. Either way, that's going to be it for me today, everybody. Thank you again for another incredible stream. Thank you for the follows, for the subs, for the bribes. We do have the giveaway tomorrow. Reminds me of a thing there, yes. And we'll be back with other stuff. Again, I am grateful every single day that I get to do this at all, and that any of you like this to begin with. So thank you again, everybody, for that. Let's tease tomorrow, and then the next week we may have a trailer. Okay, so we'll see that. We'll figure that out as we go. And yeah. I'm probably going to be moving on to Kanto 11. Probably, yeah, we'll see. Either way, with that, again, that's going to be it for me today, everybody. Join the Discord, follow the channels, all that good stuff. And with that, thank you very much, all of you, for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.